Hey everybody, it's Cliff here, and the video is about to start in just a minute. It's a teaser trailer for my 2020 Illuminations farewell video. As many of you know, I've been doing Illuminations Reflections of Earth videos for over 10 years now. With each one on my channel, each one has been sort of better than the last, and that's always been my goal, to improve over time. So my 2017 version, when that was finished, I just really wasn't happy with it. I knew I could do better. And there's a saying that says, don't stop until you're proud. And I wasn't really that proud of the video, so I knew I couldn't stop. And I also knew that time was short. The show was going to go away at some point. You know, a heartbreak was imminent. And I knew that I had to get out there, get back up there. It's about a 4-hour drive for me to get from where I live up to Epcot there. So I went many different weekends over the course of 2 years, and I wound up getting about roughly 50 different camera angles with different focal lengths at different locations around the lake. And that's what I ended up with when the show finally ended. So I've got this giant library of brand new footage, really high quality stuff. And I'm going to show you some of the clips and some of the little parts that I'm going to be using to make the next video with. I hope this kind of whets your appetite for what's coming down the road here. So let's go ahead and take a look at how this stuff turned out. Here we go. So I just went and just pulled out a bunch of shots at random here. I think I don't know, I grabbed about 8 files or 10 files here just to cut some quick little scenes here, some shots from each of them. And yeah, nice little close-up here of the globe. These aren't really carefully color graded. I just did a light color grade for this teaser, so you can kind of get an idea of a boom, look at that perimeter fireworks, just so you can get an idea of how it basically looks. I'll do a lot more work on the real thing to make it look even better. There's a treatment that I do on the globe on many of the shots that makes it a little bit easier to see on video when you have it zoomed in so close. And nice little Japan shot here. I'm actually on the steps. I had tripods at the steps, not even the balcony on this one. Oh, Don's Inferno Barge. I love Don's Inferno Barge. Yeah, on cold nights, I used to love to feel that heat. Back in the day when you could actually sit in the fallout zone, back in those days, you could just feel the heat on a cold night. It would feel so good. Laser, oh, I love that laser shot. Another France Bridge here. A little more zoomed in. Now, if you look carefully, you can actually see the 2 guys who drive the barge and who operate it during the show. They have some kind of a small room they can kind of get into that's armored so they don't get hurt from the fireworks, but they do come out at different points of the show and go back in. And some of the shots you can actually see them coming out and going back in during the middle of the show. Another Japan shot here. Nice. With the wind blowing right toward the bridge. And of course, our finale here, our 20th torch. Nice. Boom. Love that one too. Look at that. More 1,000 points of light here. This is a Christmas show because you can see the guys, people wearing the Mickey Christmas hats. Oh, look at that. Awesome. I did get some crowd shots too. This is the second to last night, and if you look to the right, you'll see people getting kind of emotional. Yeah, look at that. So cool with the monorail in the back there. More France Bridge. If you look at the wind, you can see that the guys in the Fast Pass area are getting hit with a lot of smoke. I love that kid on his dad's shoulders. I used to hate getting crowds in my shot. And in recent years, now I like it. I like seeing people in the shot. It gives the view some depth to it. And here is the globe. If you look carefully, you can see the drivers up front. And yeah, this is our 19th century torch. Love this one. Cool, love this shot. Yep, more Italy Bridge. Just different, this is a different night, different camera. I think this one's wider than the first one. It's a wider focal length. And this is from a Christmas show, a little bit of a wider shot. Oh yeah. The Earth is cooling. Love this. I'm gonna lean on this shot pretty heavily. That one came out really good. This one was at a corporate event down there on the landing area near the water. This is near France. Yeah, this shot with Italy in the background, just love that. And again, you can see that treatment I'm talking about on the globe itself to make it easier to see, a little clearer anyway in video. More France Bridge, or UK Bridge, whichever you want to call it. Yeah. This is also another one of my favorite views. Just, it's very symmetrical to me. And having America in the background is kind of cool. Another Japan, another different camera angle, focal length. Oh yeah, I love the Inferno barge. This is one that I was hand holding this, and this is going to have to be stabilized. I wish I had gotten that shot in a tripod instead. Yeah, another close up. You can really see the barge really well from here. Yeah, I love this shot. Oh, that bed of lasers. I blew out the fountains, but I really got the lasers really well. I love how they rotate like that. Yeah, it's so cool. I love that torch in the background or the foreground. Yep. Kids just staring. It's so cool. Yeah, another France bridge. This is more zoomed in. You can see those folks down there by the UK. Oh man, love that shot. Didn't get blown out. Looks pretty good. Another one of the same from earlier. Different part of the show. I got several. Half of the library has the Christmas tag and the other half does not. So I have to figure out how I'm going to use it. If I'll use the Christmas tag or not use it. I might just leave it out because it's not part of the regular show. So. Oh, another more. I just love those perimeter fireworks. And more of Don's Inferno barge. I just wish I had used a tripod for that. It's the one shot I wish I could really redo. Look at that thing go. Whew. Yeah, that is awesome. I'm not sure how I'm going to stabilize that yet, but oh, wow. Back to France Bridge. And this is another. I think I might have had 3 or 4 different nights here with different cameras. Yep. This is the Japan one. I don't know if I'm going to use this one. I think this is one of the few 8-bit color files that I've got. No, we'll see. And even more perimeter fireworks. Like I said, I only pulled about 8 or so files to pull clips from. I love the gondolas there in Italy. More of a wide angle here. Nice. A little bit too saturated. Again, this is a quick color grade. Oh, I love this shot. I really, really love this shot. You can even see the people at the Italy Bridge in the far off distance. Stabilize that there a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna lean on this shot heavily. Like I said, this is just to give you an idea of you know, what some of this library looks like. I love the I love the globe shots there. And puppets from Tapestry of Nations. The parade there was really cool. I remember those days. There they are. I love this music too. Yep. Look at that. Those were such great times. Oh, more audience. Some people who getting a little emotional there. Yeah. I don't blame them. This might be one of my most favorite shots. I just love that look. Dead center. Not quite, almost dead center. It's clear, really clear. This was on the last night of the show, and it was just such an amazing atmosphere that night. You know, I was shaking hands with perfect strangers, people I didn't even know, you know, sharing stories of, you know, with each other about the show and how much we all loved it. People were emotional and crying and holding hands, and it was just such a fantastic night. You know, hundreds of people bum rushed the Fallout Zone area to get pictures with the show one last time. I kind of captured a little bit of it here. This is really cool. One of the things I would always do is stay in the park and let everyone leave while I listen to the music and watch the torches get extinguished. For me, that was always the end of the show and the end of the night. This here is the actual last time that the torches were ever extinguished for Reflections of Earth. This was it right here. Okay, so that is a little sample of what that new library looks like, and I'll be putting this together starting now. Unfortunately, I probably won't finish until the springtime of 2020, and it'll be called something like Illuminations, Reflections of Earth 2020 Farewell. It's going to take a lot of work for me to do. I've got to take 50 different video files, aggregate that down to about 10 or so on my timeline, and then do the edit for that. That's going to take a lot of sort of pre-production work to before I can even start editing the footage. So I got to take the best of clips and, you know, combine them all down. So yeah, so it's going to take me some time, unfortunately, but you know, you have something to look forward to, and you know, next spring I'll let everyone know when it's all ready, and hopefully, crossing my fingers here, I can do this show justice and send it off in the best way that I possibly can. And you know, like I said, it's something that we'll all be able to hopefully enjoy for generations and generations to come. So if you like my channel, subscribe. That would be awesome. And just keep an eye open, and tell your friends. If you have a lot of people or friends who love Illuminations, Reflections of Earth, let them know about it. And there you go. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you soon.